I'm Michael Ayers. I'm Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Southeastern, and it is my pleasure to welcome you today to an official signing event between Southeastern and UNCW. This is an excellent. Oh, there we go. We have sound. This is a great opportunity for our students because it guarantees admission to UNCW for our associate in arts and associate in science graduates who have a GPA of 2.5 or higher. And I have a lot more I could say about this, but I don't want to steal the thunder of our president and chancellor. So I will turn it over to the chancellor, and we'll get this party started.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you very much. I think it's terrific to be here. This is my second visit. In fact, the president and I, we were talking about that we were here about 3.5 years ago, in fact, when I was just arriving in town. So it's terrific to be here. Community colleges in general are very important to us. We bring in about 4,500 to 5,000 students a year, and about 2,000 of those are from transfer students. And about 1,500 of them are from community colleges, a lot of them from community colleges. And so we were just looking at the numbers. This past year, we brought in 7 students from here, and we'd like to double that, right? Or maybe triple that. And I was talking to the president also that one good opportunity is we've come up with about $350,000 of scholarships, and we'd like for transfer students specifically. So we'd like to share some of that with the students. And so students graduating with an associate degree, arts or science, in May, if they qualify, that would be a great opportunity for them to come to UNCW. A couple of things about UNCW. This past year, 16,747 students. We're going to go over 17,000 this year. Average SAT, 1251. Our honors program, 1383. These are very good students. Great programs. Some of our programs are marine science, chemistry, business, nursing. We currently have the largest nursing program in the state, 2,200 students. And by the way, do you have nurses here? You graduate nurses here, right? Oh, the nurses are coming. Oh my God, perfect. There you go. There you go. And so we have a very large program, which is a nationally ranked program, the RN to BSN program. So if you graduate with an RN from here, you can go into our BSN program. And we have about 1,500 of those students now. And U.S. News and World Report ranked that program number 8th best in the country. It's a great program. And so a lot of student support, a lot of student contact, and we've got, the pre-licensure, about 200 students, so we've got about 1,500 RN to BSN, about 450 in the master's program in nursing, both a nursing educator as well as family practice, and then we also have a DNP with about 30 students now in that DNP, the Doctorate in Nursing Practice, a great program. Chemistry, business, creative writing, one of the best in the country. It's a terrific program. And we're starting this year also engineering. Coastal engineering is starting in fall. And this is a mixture of, it's a combination of civil engineering, environmental science, and marine science. So if you have great students that are interested in engineering, they don't have to go to Raleigh and pay high prices for things, etc. They can come to Wilmington and pay a lot less and have the beach nearby too, which would help. Okay, so that's terrific. So I think the association between us and your college has been very prolific, has been very positive. We want to keep it that way. But I'm really interested in have as many of your students coming to UNCW as possible. One final thing, our graduation rate are some of the best in the system. At 4 years, our graduation rate is 58% now. At 5 years, 70%, and at 6 years, 73%. So in terms of graduation rate in the state, Chapel Hill, NC State, UNCW. So great programs, and you can guarantee your students they're going to come to us, they're going to graduate, and they're going to graduate promptly, because parents want the students to graduate properly, right? They don't want students to linger on, and we don't want them to linger. We want them to graduate quickly and get out and go out and get a job and make money. So thank you very much for your great reception. I know there's some cookies there and some candies and whatever else, and we'd like to enjoy those too later. But thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, I appreciate everyone coming out, and I know in my email I said there'd be refreshments, so I get a big turnout, so that worked. But I thank you for coming today, and I don't have numbers like Dr. Sartorelli has, and they're very impressive numbers. But I do want to say this is it's a great day because this is a very important program. The Pathways to Excellence Guaranteed Admissions Program. So our students, if they meet that GPA requirement, have a guaranteed admission to UNCW, which is terrific, and we're very excited about that. As you know, right, our mission is educational attainment, economic development, and cultural enrichment in Columbus County. So this ceremony is all about educational attainment, right? Once our students get their Associate of Arts, Associate of Science degree, they can continue on their journey towards a baccalaureate degree at UNCW. And I thank Dr. Sartorelli for coming to SEC to sign this important agreement. As you know, and I've become acutely aware as president, your time is your most precious asset. And the fact that you'd spent the time to come out here to Columbus County is a demonstration of your commitment and UNCW's commitment to work with Southeastern and other community colleges to ensure our students can continue their studies to the baccalaureate degree. So once again, I thank you for coming out here. You know, also significantly, all right, this agreement also supports students completing their Associate Arts, Associate Science degree. We all know that we have great students, and a lot of different universities want our students. But not a lot of universities say, finish your Associate Arts, Associate Science degree, then come to us. And that's an important distinction, because we want to see our students in Columbus County complete their associate's degree so they can have a strong credential when they leave Southeastern. Because as we know, we never know what might happen, right? We like to think it's a smooth sailing to the baccalaureate degree, but life happens, things happen, and students might need to face obstacles that they can't overcome at that time. And if they can still have a credential, a good, strong associate degree behind their name, that's an important thing. And so we really appreciate that UNCW recognizes the importance of that associate degree and has put that into the program. As Dr. Sartorelli has already mentioned, I think we had 7 students, all right, go to UNCW, and hopefully we can double that, because then, as I mentioned, we actually would have a football team as opposed to a basketball team. So, 14 students would be great, but 21 students would even be better. And I think with UNCW's commitment through the scholarship program that you just mentioned, we will definitely make our students aware of that, and looking forward to increasing that number. So once again, I mean, this is a great day. This is in line with our mission of educational attainment. It's also a great example of our motto, succeeding together. So working with UNCW. I do also want to recognize Dr. Ayers for leading this effort and for all the faculty and staff that helped him get this done. He told me that we would have a lot of signings coming up. And of course I said, all right, sure. And now all these signings are coming up. And so we really appreciate his leadership. So we thank Chancellor Sartorelli for coming. We appreciate UNCW for this partnership, and we look forward to increasing that number of transfer students. Thank you very much. Smile and shake your hand. There you go.
I got a few things.
Okay.
Bearing gifts.
All right. Hope it's not a scholarship. I already went to college.
Exactly.
No.
It's a little calendar.
Oh, look at that. There you go. And it has their strategic plan on the back.
There you go.
There you go. Good.
And I have a packet with a lot of information about UNCW.
All right. I will give this to the admissions office so they can go ahead and get the word out. How's that?
Exactly.
What
And
else?
this past year, we celebrated 70 years of existence,
Oh.
and this is the commemorative book.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So it's a very exciting day for our students at Southeastern Community College. I appreciated the comments in particular about the nursing students and the pathway from RN to BSN. We have several of our nursing folks over here that I'm sure have that as a goal, and certainly we want to help them reach that goal and be successful. It's not only about our students here, but it's also not this agreement, but our relationship with UNCW is also about some of our faculty. And I want to point out to Natalie Rackley over there. Natalie, if you'll step forward and wave at the Chancellor. She has applied to be a graduate this spring of UNCW's EDD program in higher ed. So there's another student for you. That's right. And then Marcus Gallagher. Marcus, if you'll wave to the Chancellor. He has applied to that program, to that EDD program. So we're trying to send you all kinds of good students. Folks, thank you so much for coming. This is going to be a great event. Great partnership. I did want to mention Sherry and Lee from UNCW. I appreciate you ladies coming. And students, Lee will be on our campus at least once a month to help advise students who are interested in taking part of this program. And so we look forward to having you on our campus and working with our students. So thank you very much. All right, let's have some cookies. Thanks, folks.